Hey, what's up, Capricorn? Welcome to the Awakened Vision. Nice to see you here. This is your next energy update for the next few moving forward. Remember that timing energy is fluid. Whenever you fall upon the message, it was meant for you at the time. Also, keep in mind that everything might not resonate with you. But I do encourage you to stay in until the end and pick up on those things that do resonate with you and use that information that you do receive in accordance to what belongs to you. Interesting. And use that information appropriately. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? So let's see what we have for Capricorn at this time. Okay, so we have justice coming out. Okay, so equilibrium. All right, so something's balanced. Yeah, Capricorn. So I'm getting that something is balanced for you at this time. Okay, or you're quite balanced. You're fair. You're providing equal treatments to certain things here. All right. I'm getting there is a sense of reflection here. All right, there's something important about time. The time of one thing is reflecting the amount of time for another here. There could also be something important about a relationship. It seems as though there's probably a focus on a certain relationship here. Six of Swords, okay, highly important. The High Priestess. Let's see what else we have. Six of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess. Now, there could be something critical um, that you're thinking about here. Okay, something's critical. The amount of time that something is being done, or the amount of um, the amount in which something is being used. Okay, the High Priestess keeps showing up here. Okay, but we have the Two of Pentacles. Let's see. It's like a lot of you just want something to be bigger than what it is now, or kind of like you want something to be successful here. Definitely. We have the Death card, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, have it highly placed in your chart. If not, totally fine. But there is a lot that's going on that side here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so first thing I'm getting is that there is a meeting spot that you're supposed to be going to, okay, or maybe like a certain time. I'm getting something about that is being changed. Someone's getting into contact with you in regards to a certain meeting spot, the time has been changed or the destination has been changed. They're getting into contact with you to kind of like give you the address, a certain address that you need to meet up with them. But there is a sense of conflict that's going on here with maybe time running out. Princess of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it seems as though you want to be active towards something, kind of like making something work, making sure that something works appropriately. Okay, we have the Star card coming out. The Hanged Man and High Priestess is showing up a lot. Yeah, you know that something is a sacrifice here. A lot of you have been in this energy of sacrificing something, okay, because you understand that something is quite critical. It's like a deciding factor to something, but then the universe or your instincts are being pulled somewhere else to kind of like take a look somewhere else, to go somewhere else, and that might be why your focus is being switched here, or why something in your circumstances is kind of like being switch up. I'm getting like a switch up here. Some of you, you were meant to meet someone, okay, but then something happens there where you can't meet up with them. So I'm kind of getting like, just like, whose reading was that? Was that Taurus reading? Or it was another sign where I said that someone will show up and they might appear to be homeless, but they're kind of like an important figure here. And meeting this person will trigger like certain events to happen in your life, and it might appear at that time to feel somewhat threatening to to your life or to your well-being, but actually it's a conduit. So they're kind of like a middleman to exchange something with you. There needs to be a sense of exchange here, exchanging like energies or a conversation. And it might be highly appropriate for your business, um, your career. It could be an Aquarius or someone who is celebrated, but they could be, when they're out in public, they're like they mask themselves or they hide their intelligence. Now, of course, that could be you. You hide your intelligence, what you know, your contribution to society. Now, there might need to be a change in regards to that. Maybe you felt as though you were going to always be kind of like in the background, or there was going to be a certain mask that you always had to put up in public, um, something about your identity. There needs to be an exchange of energies. What do we have on the sideboards? Queen of Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups. Okay, the High Priestess is popping up again. Four of Cups. Yeah, we have a lot of Cups energy here, especially Cancer and Scorpio popping up. You will encounter someone when they're kind of like in the midst of performing some sort of ritual, or there's a ritual that's being done here. Now, it could be a certain celebration type of ritual here, or maybe this could be what someone wants to invite you to. Yeah, we have the foolish man here. I'm getting something about armor. You need to have armor. Now, there could be, yeah, because this is kind of like personification. Like you need to embody a type of energy, a certain type of energy here. But I'm getting a lot of you, you're starting new or something's about to be different. Okay, we have the moon. Okay, there's your instincts. You're being guided here internally. I heard to like your gifts. Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Now there could be someone from your past that wants to get into contact with you. Okay, we have the Sun and we have the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. There's the High Priestess again. Yeah, I see a lot of you just prepping and getting ready for like a certain ritual to be done. It's like you're changing up your style or you're changing something up here. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Let's see what else we have. We have the Seven of Spades, number 25, the Two of Clubs, number 46. Six of Hearts, Ten of Spades, Six of Diamonds. So we got those energies coming out again. Now you might be somewhere else because it seems as though there's like something going on maybe at home and you're not at home right now. You're not around your house. Ace of Clubs, King of Diamonds, Queen of Spades. Yeah. All right, Capricorn. So in the next few, what I'm getting is that this is like your instincts or some sort of force or something kind of like leading you away from a certain location. Something happens there. What happens from this, you receive something good out of it. It's like a misfortune brings in fortune. Because I'm getting something is trying to follow you. Misfortune, it's been following you. I'm getting in order for something to be successful and um, I heard disintegrating, but kind of like being successful in causing kind of like your downfall or you to suffer losses. You have to be in this location whilst the location is being impacted. You and the location have to both be impacted. But since you're kind of like following this force or this instinct to kind of like move somewhere, um, the location is just being impacted, but you're receiving some sort of reward because you're not there. But the location is, yeah, it's something about that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and leave it there. We have eight of clubs, number 13. Calamities, degree of which is governed by the distance of the card from the person. Yeah, I'm getting the further you're away from something, the more that something is impacted. The further you are away from that thing, the more that it's impacted. This is interesting energy because it could be your house, it could be your residence, it could be where you work. Um, there were like a series of events, misfortunate events being pushed into that location, and you were being um, affected by it. This is interesting to describe or articulate. But now you're moving somewhere. The energy is trying to follow you, but it can't because it was kind of like casted. So this could be that energy where someone found out maybe your location and they were trying to send something to your location so that it can affect your location and in turn affect you permanently. But since you followed your instincts and kind of like moved away or just followed something else and got away from that location is being impacted, but you in turn will receive kind of like what's been the culmination of everything that's been withheld because of the misfortune. Okay, so we have justice here above. All right, so justice here is here saying that we need to make sure that we take note of the moments when Capricorn was out of a situation and how that situation was still being impacted while Capricorn was not there. So Capricorn had no dealings, had no sense of influence in regards of how something was being impacted. So they should be compensated for being charged for something that they didn't do. All right, so I'll leave it there. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I will be seeing some of you later, talking to some of you later. But until then, stay tuned, Capricorn.